It's over. It's done. I didn't even realize it was going to be over. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ova. Sorry. I forgot we're in Spain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is it just me, or did this finale kind of pop up out of nowhere? Because after the reunion last week, I was like, oh, we're going to get a top 4 episode and then a live finale. Oh, we're not getting a live finale. Oh, we're not. Oh, we're not getting a live finale. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. We'll talk about it. We have too many thoughts about it. But anyway, hola, y bienvenidos a The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Micha, say something gay. I've got my beautiful, lovely coffee on hand. I am ready to talk about this finale. I've also, as always, got my cup mug on hand, lawnagcreations.etsy.com to get yours and all of our other cup merch. That link is in the description below, and that beautiful QR code up in that top right corner, so you can go get yours. Go do that. Period.
Hey, buenas tardes. Soy Misha, your Parisian correspondent, and I'm drinking pear-flavored sparkling water because it's a celebratory thing, all these guests coming up in the best possible way for our winner. And what an episode it was. Oh my God. Yeah. I totally agree with you, Logan. I was so waiting for the live finale as well. I'm just thinking that probably it was this 20,000 euro surplus for the prize that went, instead of preparation for live finale, it went as a grand prize to our winner. Who knows? Who knows?
Probably. I see that. I see that probably happening. We'll talk about it. It was certainly, very different from season 4. Let's just say that. But we've got a lot to get into. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. And as Drag Race España season 5 has come to a close, we've got plenty of other fabulous drag related things on the docket and on the horizon. So make sure you're checking out everything we've got going on across the drag universe. We've got Dragula coming to an end. We've got La Más Draga coming to an end. Canada's Drag Race is in full swing, and we are on the doorsteps of season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race as well. Very excited about all of those things. So make sure you are subscribed. You hit the notification bell so you know when we're putting out all of our wonderful, fabulous content. We've also got so much going on across the Cup Network, so make sure to check us out on social media at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can check us out on Patreon. Thank you to all of our beautiful, fabulous patrons. And if you want to follow both of us, our links are down in the description below as well, so make sure to check that out also. But, Misha, overall, reunion and finale, because we don't do a dedicated reunion episode. We didn't need we don't need to.
But we'll have lots of thoughts about the look. Yeah.
Yes. But reunion and finale overall. Overall thoughts. What'd you think?
First of all, I just noticed that my shirt is color coordinated with your Mondrian in the back, and now I can.
Yes, I love it.
Literally, I have red as well. But yeah,
my mug is kind of sort of there. It's mostly purple though, but yes, I love
purple.
I love color coordination.
Love purple. I think it was the reunion was as for España overall is very kind of peaceful and not that spicy, and we got used to it from España, because usually when they got big huge scandals, they usually resolved before the reunion or like in the months leading to it. But it also happens across the globe. What I loved about the reunion, and it's kind of now a tradition of España. It started last year. We had hints of this even before, like on season 3, but it started on season 4, and now we get it in full swing. That we have so many additional prizes for eliminated girlies. I love this. I think all franchises should adopt that, because this is like the way to go for the reunion, and also just the way to cheer everybody up. Because first of all, it felt like really familial, very interactive when they voted for each other numerous times. It never got boring because they all had some like light shade or playful remarks about one another, and the categories were different enough to really kind of. I would go as far as saying look at some of the girls in a different light. For instance, like with Ferran, we'll talk about this on Look Over Here, but some of the looks in particular were interesting. And also, speaking of reunion, the last one about reunion is that how to say it still feels that there was a lot of drama in the season in retrospect, because for the second time since season 3 of España, Miss Congeniality was the first one out. which is a unique thing also for España. And
I thought it was really interesting. So we do get Nori is crowned as Miss Congeniality, which I love. I'm thrilled for her. Congratulations, girl. I love that. Was personally for me was not expecting that. I'll say that much.
Not at all.
But I'm not mad at that, because I think she's lovely. I didn't really know who was going to be Miss Congeniality, because I knew we were going to have Miss Congeniality. We were going to have Miss Look Perdido, and I figured we would have Miss Maquillaje again, because I really like. I agree with you. I really like the way that they did that last season on España, and I agree. I really would love to see all of the franchises adopt that. I wasn't too sure. But Nori is a lovely, lovely queen. I'm really happy to see her crowned here. We're going to talk about all of the reunion looks themselves, as well as the Look Perdidos, and all of the finale looks in full on Look Over Here. So make sure to check that out. It's going to be a bigger review episode for that, because there's so many looks and there's so many good looks that we want to talk about. But when it comes to Miss Look Perdido, I was not personally surprised that Ferran got it. Ferran had one of my favorite of the Look Perdidos. Now, if you ask me, for me, I think I would have given it to the Nebula. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
You know why I would give this to Ferran specifically for her explanation, because that was what I was referring to as for her mind, basically how phenomenal was it to die doing nothing and become a sofa. I mean, who thinks of that?
And I'm not mad at it in the slightest. I think it's so sickening. So I'm really not mad at all. Not mad at all. And we also get Miss Maquillaje crowned as well. And that one also not surprising in the slightest. Crowned as Alexandra del Raval, because she is working 6 days a week in Barcelona. So of course she's had plenty of time to perfect her makeup.
Shout out again to editors, to Supreme, to all the other girls who brought this particular catchphrase up like 20 times during the reunion. It was so much fun.
Trabajadora 6 días de la semana in Barcelona. I love it. Love it so much.
And also on the reunion, on a positive note, I loved how Crystal's basically beef with everyone was resolved, because like this storyline, of course, we didn't get any resolution when she was gone, and it felt kind of, apart from Satine, she was kind of going to kill every other girl in the competition. But now we got it very interesting, and we also got a very good interaction with her and Supreme on the reunion, because Supreme basically said, now you've seen yourself on TV, now does it put that into perspective for you? And she said yes. And that's how it kind of it
I was really happy to see, because obviously we've been big fans of Crystal this entire season. And going into the season, we were big champions of Crystal. We still are across the pod. We are huge fans of Crystal. So to see her kind of end up as kind of this pseudo villain of the season was a very interesting twist. I'm really happy to see the full resolution of Crystal's storyline here in the reunion as well. It was really good to see. I completely agree with that. I thought everyone's resolution was good. I thought also her resolution specifically with Nyx, I was really happy to see that storyline resolve itself. I was just very happy to see all of it involved. And I was also happy to see Miss Dita Dubois, our Miss Congeniality from last season. I was like, Dita, hey girl. Yeah.
And also we learned she's a drag mother of one.
Oh, I think we knew that. We knew she was
Did we?
Eva's mother. Yeah.
Maybe you mentioned it, but yeah, I completely blanked about it
I
before.
think we brought it up in the Instagram review or something. Or in like the first episode.
Maybe.
Because I think she mentioned it in like the first episode or something. But I remembered that fact. I don't know why. But yes, we love to see it. Unfortunately, continuing the tradition of Canary Queens not doing as well, except for Sethless.
Yes, exactly.
Only Sethless can do well.
Glaring exception. Yeah.
Hey, maybe one of the Canary, another of the Canary girls will come back on All Stars and do well because oh yes, we haven't talked about it. All Stars 2 has been announced.
Yeah, for España.
Very excited. Very excited.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Speaking of Canary girls, yeah, it would be very fun.
Cast coming soon. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I have one very left field pick, and it's also a Canary girl, but she was not on a Spanish franchise, and she actually won a talent show.
I love that choice because I know exactly who you're talking about, and I think she'd be fabulous. But we'll see if they finally do cross franchise stuff like that. I would love to see it. But yeah, getting into this fabulous finale. We come back in after Daphne's elimination, and the girls are sad, and they're sad, and they're upset, and then we go to the next day in the workroom.
They quoted twice her mirror message, so you could probably decipher from what the editor was trying to told us that they were indeed upset. And somebody, I think it was Margarita, who said that like if she has done this in 2 years, imagine what she would do like in the next 10 or something to that.
Right. Yeah. I think Daphne is someone that we will absolutely see in the future on Drag Race again. She's 21 now. Like, girl. Like the amount of polish and the amount of prestige that she has in drag at 21 now.
Yes.
Like, we'll see her back. I'm not worried about that in the slightest, and I'm excited to see it. I'm really excited to see it. But everyone comes in. We get our Supreme message as per usual. We find out that our final challenge is, because there's technically 2, we are doing our final music video to the song Bypass. It's in English, it's Bypass. So
yeah. That's the only English word of the song, but you know how it's written in Spanish. I love this orthography because it's written as it's pronounced, so B-A-I-P-A-C. Love this.
Yes. And apparently none of that matters because we're also doing a lip-sync tournament for the crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say is running through the finale overall. What I was not okay eventually was we completely had no critiques towards like the music video whatsoever. Almost, it was just like, oh yeah, you performed so nice, and then come get ready for the SmackDown, which was kind of why have we done this? And this is especially like kind of a bit even upsetting because the song is good.
We're gonna talk about it. It's so good.
Yeah. We didn't do any of the stuff. We didn't do choreo. We didn't do our usual music video recording with somebody, like with the producer, with analoging whoever, like the hubbies, whomsoever. So it just felt like this was a gift shop from season 17. And I hate to make this comparison because gift shop sucked.
Honestly, but honestly though, that's an apt comparison. Like I Supreme was too busy prepping for the pajama party. Anna Locking was preparing her Ova wig for the finale, and the Javis were too busy ruining their marriage. So clearly, we had to fill time with other things. So I don't know. I just really like. Gift shop is an apt comparison. Like it really is, because this finale on a whole just felt very chopped up. Like that's what it felt like for me. Is it felt like 3 different finale formats. It was like, okay, let's do the music video finale, and then let's also do this emotional moment in the middle, and then let's also do a lip sync for the crown because we don't have the budget to do a live finale again.
Yeah.
Like that's what it felt like to me, and I was like, unfortunately, like it doesn't feel fair to the girls. Like it does not feel fair to the girls at all.
It is, yeah.
And for this being such a great season of Drag Race España, like this is one of my favorite seasons of Drag Race España.
Maybe
like
of Drag Race overall, yeah.
And I would say probably, like, I'm going to look back on this season in reflection as probably one of, like, probably top 15, top 20 seasons for me. Probably higher. Like, I don't want recency bias to play into it too much. But I have really enjoyed this season. And so for all of that to kind of just fizzle out in the finale, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this season deserved a live finale. I'm glad they got the live finale in, I don't know what club hosted it last night, but I'm glad they got their live finale moment with the crowning and everything like that. Like, I'm really happy they got that moment. But they deserved a stadium finale. They deserved that moment. And I'm mad they didn't get it.
Exactly, because that like already felt like a downgrade. It was already a bit bad enough, but the way this episode in particular was structured, both the challenge that didn't matter and the fact that also we haven't seen the eliminated girls before the top 2 lip sync, which is also the first and hopefully the last time it ever happens in any franchise, because it was interesting. That was a choice. Because of that also, if they at least were in the audience since the music video screening and then runway talks and then the first 2 lip syncs for like the third fourth spot slash the first 2 of the semi-final lip syncs, there would be at least much more dynamic. I think that would add up, because given that we don't have live finale, there are no eliminated girls. And the 2 lip sync, 2 actually great songs, and we'll get to this. Like, I adore both of the songs for like the top 4 was lip syncing before becoming top 2. And yeah, it just felt very hollow. It felt very empty. It felt really, really like very, very empty. And maybe the editors actually knew that, because also for probably the first time it was so loud and in your ears, I would say they included judges' overreaction. And it was kind of jarring, I'm not gonna lie, because the girls were doing a great job indeed. But when even nothing in particular, nobody in particular did any like thing of notice during the lip sync, we would hear like ultra loud scream from Anna, or like one of the hubbies like exhaling as if, I don't know, somebody just did a jump split into a cat, I don't know, something else, triple.
Jump split off the stage like Pandora knocks on Germany.
Exactly,
like, you would think we were getting like Drag Race Germany level lip syncs. And like they were good lip syncs, but we're getting ballads and like Celine Dion covers. Like, let's be real here. Yeah, I want to talk about that more when we get to the lip syncs, because I agree with you wholeheartedly. But first, we get a pajama party.
Yeah.
Okay. There's room for everything. Let's just say that. I don't know. I'm just... why the fuck are we having him? Like, I appreciated this whole moment. The one thing that stands out for me in the pajama party is Satine just laying on the bed, just doing her thing, and them talking about Satine making stew for everybody. And I'm like, I love her. I love her so much. I want some of Satine's homemade stew. I do. I really would. I would love that. I'm like, yes, madre. I would
Absolutely.
love that.
Mother for all purposes.
Absolutely. I'm like, I want to go to Satine's house and have some stew. So did Supreme. That actually, here's the thing. That's the moment I knew Satine won. I knew nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. When Supreme was like, okay, so you promised all the girls some food. Can I also come? That's the moment I knew Satine won. I was like, nothing else matters. You're gonna feed Supreme? Yeah, yeah, you won.
Absolutely.
You won, of course. Like, and am I mad? No, not at all. Not even in the slightest. Because the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and Satine knows that, and that's how she snatched the crown.
Well, no shade to Vanilla in advance, but if she got stuck, if at that moment she had gotten stuck with Supreme in a Parisian lift with some, I don't know, homebrew or some homemade paella on her hands, and she would have fed Satine there, maybe, just maybe, season 3 could have had a different win.
Oh my god. I can't with you. Too much.
But yeah, this was literally endearing in the most one.
Jeez.
Yeah. Saying this as a huge Petita fan because we are co-hosts sometimes.
Love Petita. Love Petita.
I love Vanya as well, actually.
Vanya's great. Vanya is lovely. But yes, and then all of this ends in a pillow fight.
Yeah. Because sure. Why wouldn't?
Sure.
If we started a pajama party.
That Supreme promptly leaves. And my favorite part of the pillow fight is Satine using a pillowcase as a bonnet because she doesn't want to mess up her hair.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Also, the thing that stuck with me among other girls, like among non-Satine trio,
the non-Satine moments, yes.
The non-Satine trio of Pajama Party was actually Laka, because it was very interesting to see, speaking of her mind, see a glimpse into her mind that she's like, her nonchalance is a weird way to protect herself from her own perfectionism, which is interesting and kind of.
Yeah, I agreed with that. And I thought it was really interesting. On a similar note to that, when Laka came in, she was very nervous to be one-on-one with Supreme. And I thought that was interesting. I don't really necessarily have any specific feeling on that. I just thought like that specific emotion was interesting. Because you've gone through the whole competition like interacting with Supreme in this way, but I guess this is kind of the first opportunity they've had one-on-one in this way, and so it was interesting to see a bit more of that vulnerability, and like you were talking about, seeing her talk about her nonchalance and things like that. I thought it was very it was intriguing, but then we go to one of the most interesting mirror moments I have ever seen. I think I'll say we have ever seen
on the entire franchise.
On a Drag Race franchise.
Yeah.
So the girls we're coming into the workroom for the final day.
Yes.
It's the final day. And, before everybody gets ready, we're standing in the mirror. And everyone's standing side by side. And Margarita is sitting. And everyone just starts spewing compliments at each other. And I know that this was supposed to be like a beautiful, lighthearted moment. But baby, this was so awkward to watch. Like, it really just, for me, it was like, girl, I love you so much. And I would not be where I am and who I am today if it wasn't for you. And the greatest gift I'm taking away from this competition is you. And I just love you so much. I can't. And it was just like, and I know that all of this was so genuine and beautiful, but I was just like, girl, what the fuck is happening?
Exactly. I mean, it was such a weird mixture of like prompt from the production and some real genuine emotions. But the thing it was done, it was awkward to the nth degree because it was kind of as when you're in high school, right? And you have like a school psychologist who's trying to basically say, "Oh my God, you four, you were fighting like all week long, and now we're gonna stand in front of the mirror and start to forgive ourselves," or something to that.
Literally, it was like, this is your time to forgive your sins.
Yeah.
This is your time to, repent. Like, it really felt like that. It was like, this is the beginning of everything else, and I love you, and we'll be together forever. And I love you. Single tear falls down my face. I just love you. And it's like, and it's even more awkward because 3 of them are standing and then Margarita's sitting. And it's like,
and they're literally touching her shoulders like that from behind. So it's just, it's so
what
cringy.
The fuck? What the fuck is going on up in here on this day? I'm like, what?
This was literally, Atlas Players España production team just said, "Okay, girls, we just didn't pay for our psych coach for the last day, so you're going to do group therapy all by your own."
God,
like,
the therapist's contract ran out yesterday, so I'm gonna need you all to break into your emotions, and we're gonna have emotional story time before. And I know that all of these, let me say again, I know that all of these emotions are so genuine. It was just so funny.
Yeah, it was both funny and very jarring because of that, exactly, because the emotions were genuine, but the setup was so artificial, so it really clashed so hard.
Some of the actual shots of this reminded me just a little bit of when Jimbo was eliminated on Canada season 1, and you got some of the mirror like not as creepy with the lipstick, but just a little bit where they're filming into the mirror. And she's like, like some of it just felt a little bit reminiscent of that, just a little bit.
Exactly. That's you know what it is. This is like the karmic retribution for all the Jimbos and Arietis who have not spiraled in front of the mirror.
Oh my God, Anyway, then they get ready for the runway, and we don't see any of it because apparently
we don't need to
see it. We don't need to see that apparently.
Just to remind our dear viewers, but we got 0 seconds of their preparation for their song, 0 recording sessions, 0 choreo, nothing.
Because we needed to see them say, "Girl, you've helped me so much throughout this competition. And you were there for me. And every time I didn't believe in myself, you said, 'You got this, girl. I believe in you, girl. I love you, girl. And I'm just like, okay. Apparently, this is what Atlas Player has decided we need to see. So, thank you, Atlas Player. Appreciate it. Like, party. And on that note, let's go to the runway.
Go to Runway, yeah.
It's somehow one of the most coordinated judging panels for España this season.
Everybody looks great. Even
Everybody got the memo of red, pink, and black.
Yeah.
I have to say, for me, the obvious standout is the Ova wig.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Ova wig. It's so good. It's so good. I have to say, though, I think my favorite ensemble overall, honestly, is Calvo.
I agree wholeheartedly. Who knew? This is. I was just about to say this is my favorite Calvo look the entire season.
I agree.
Of all seasons, who knows? Question mark. I'll have to refresh some of the previous faves, but yeah.
And I also think this is my favorite Ambrosi look of the season as well. Like, I'm like, okay, I really like the exposed shoulder with the turtleneck. Like, I think he looks and I want these pants. I want these pants.
These pants are genius. This
I love Anna's outfit as well. Just all the feather work here is so good. I think Supreme looks lovely. It's not my favorite thing Supreme's worn this season, but I think she looks lovely. This butterfly situation. She looks like Supreme.
I'm going to give Anna a very unorthodox compliment, a very left field one. I think that minus the wig, she actually, for the first time ever, she looks like Shirley Manson from Garbage, the American band, which Shirley is Scottish. So yeah, and the color palette as well. This looks very beautiful Garbage era, all this Cherry Lips, Mean Girl songs. It's so good on her, and yeah, just love this. I love the look for Supreme. I'm not, as always, our pet peeve is our Supreme's wigs. And what is going on her nose and the bob, because sometimes it's very weird. But I actually happen to love this supposed kaftan on her. This is not the actual kaftan. This is the kaftan that Akira could have worn on season 11. But I love this on Supreme.
And it kind of looks like that kaftan too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all look great. They all look lovely. Lovely and wonderful and fantastic. But let's talk about this music video, because I really, really enjoyed this music video that meant nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately. And that's such a bummer, because the song is great. It's not gift shop. It's really good.
The song is great. The verses were great.
Yes.
Couldn't understand them because we didn't get subtitles. Thanks, Atlas Player. But I really enjoyed it. I thought everyone did a really good job here. Why? The unfortunate thing for me is, why are we throwing money at this when it doesn't matter to the overall situation at hand at all, apparently?
Yeah, to be fair, at least unlike Gift Shop, for the better, the set itself, the shots overall, and the full length of the song makes it miles better by default. The choreo was also lovely. Even the non-choreo girls like Laka actually were looking so good and coordinated in every possible angle. I love that. The looks, the everything, the singing voices. I especially loved how the mixing was done for Satine in particular, because we did have we carried on with her smoke raspiness, but it was done so well and on point. So yeah, I mean, just love this overall.
Yeah, I really appreciated it. It felt individualistic to everyone and their style, while also fitting into this it's not hyper pop, but it felt like this really cool pop vibe that they were going for with this song. This was actually I really enjoyed this song overall, in the grand scheme of Drag Race songs. I thought it was really fun. I have to say, for me, my standout in this was actually Nyx. I really liked I like Nyx's flow in this. I thought her overall work was really, really good. I really appreciated her. Like, I just thought her shots were really good. She knows how to work a camera. She's an actress. She knows how to work the camera. I thought everyone, though, did a really, really great job. Like, no one did bad in this whatsoever. I thought Satine really knew, like, had a really great awareness of her body when it came to the camera as well. And I really appreciated that. Margarita really brought some good energy and some really good camp into the performance, which I appreciated. And like you said, Laka, for not being a choreo girl, really understood. She had great body awareness as well. And I really appreciated, especially where she was in some of the overhead shots. She really knew how to maximize the overhead shots, especially. And I really liked the way that they filmed it with the overhead and the below shots, and then like kind of the way that they shot this overall, I thought was really, really fun. It's a shame that it doesn't really matter for anything in the grand scheme of anything, because I thought this was one of my favorite music video final challenges we've seen in a minute, to be honest with you. Like, I really, really thought they did such a great job with this.
And also, they were color coordinated and they had great looks. And for the first and last time in the season, Satine actually looked like Crystal Forever for some reason, but it was good.
Oh my god! Right, I'm like, girl, did Crystal give you that wig?
Yes. And the bodysuit. But yeah, I actually agree with Nyx's vocal sounded great. From what I understood from her voice, her verse, sorry, it was also good about her trans representation, coming to terms with herself. And yeah, overall, it was just so nice.
Gorgeous.
So nice. Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
Great song is gonna be. Yeah, and you're absolutely right, because it kind of mixed 90s pop, 90s Euro pop very nicely with some hyperpop elements, especially with the bypass, like Hot Machine BPM touches. That was so cool. All this like ER stuff, plus, yeah, because it was bypass.
It was smartly written. I really appreciated that. It was very smartly written. So shout out to the España producers. They really do consistently, I will say, they do a really good job at writing really great final music video songs. I always tend to really like them, even if they're not necessarily my style. I do tend to like what they produce. So
yeah,
shout out to the producers. But
yeah.
Now when they show us the music video, the girls are out on stage in their lip sync for the crown looks, and I was like, are we not getting a final runway? Like, I genuinely was like, are we not getting the eliminated girls? Are we not getting a final runway? Like, what is happening? And then everything was quelled later, so I was fine. But I was just like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Confusion. A whole lot of confusion here. Ultimately, though, we do get our first two rounds of our lip sync for the crown before we get all of the eliminated girls in the top two and everything like that. So all of the names go into the hopper to decide who is going to be lip syncing in what order.
Without any critiques about music video, basically, or just like a few touches here and there, like, because
you were great. You were lovely. I love you. That was the critique.
that was because the judges were just continuing the through line from Margarita's talk size session in front of the mirror.
Literally, I'm like, can we just?
It was the same red line, like, directorial thread. Group therapy finale, yeah, but
literally group therapy finale. I'm just like, girl, be so real right now. I just like, God. But we get the draw for the first lip sync, and it is Nyx versus Margarita, lip syncing to Hijo de la Luna by Mexicano.
Oh, this song. Yeah.
Love this song. I'm going to say this again later, but how is it that this is the third lip sync Margarita has done this season that's been a ballad? Every lip sync she's had has been a fucking ballad. How the fuck?
By accident or not.
Everything is alleged information. It
Yeah,
says so
exactly.
on screen.
Exactly.
Girl.
Well, I'm not complaining for Mikano in particular, because every time we get Mikano lip sync anywhere, we've had one on France on season 2, which was also very heartwarming and genius.
This is the first time we've gotten it on
España.
España.
Yeah. They're such an interesting band in themselves. So yeah, influencing so many people in Spain, and not only. So yeah, it was very good. I would say I loved Nick's confessional right before lip sync started, because she specifically changed her voice to say that we are both actresses, baby, or something to that effect. And I love that, because we've never seen her ever using this modulation before. And yeah, this was very cool. But can I say something very controversial? I think Nick's low-key won this lip sync for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I understand, Margarita's track record is better and whatnot. I actually think that Margarita was doing like theatrical thing, but she was kind of doing at the same 11 intensity for her face, not exactly for her body, from the get-go till the end. And the song kind of, it is a story. It is like a pretty unique story told about, like, this Roma family and their like legend when you're dressed to the moon, and this like moon lover. So it was interesting. I actually thought Nyx gave much more peaks and valleys as an actress, because given that this is like an almost a ballad, a pretty slow tempo song, mid to slow, let's put it that way. Nyx had more peaks and valleys exactly traveling the story for me. But I get why. They were very close. They were like both really acting out. I just thought that Margarita kind of started on 11 and stayed on that face-wise.
Okay. I definitely see that. I thought this lip sync was very close. I think both of them did really well here. I could have seen it going either way, to be honest. Like, I think if this was based more on the actual lip sync, I'll say that much. I think I could have seen it going Nyx's way. Because I think she definitely brought a lot more levels. I agree. I think Margarita in this lip sync specifically had, she definitely kept it at that one same level. I appreciated the prop that she had. I liked, what she was doing. With Nyx, I feel like I enjoyed the theatricality she was doing. I feel like a little bit more towards the end of the song, though, she lost me with some of the movements she was going for, and it felt a little bit disconnected from the song. Like, especially towards the end when like her dance movements felt a little disconnected from the song for me personally. And so because of that, I felt a little bit more connected to what Margarita was doing throughout the entire performance, as opposed to what Nyx was doing throughout the entire performance. I could have seen it going either way. And I wouldn't have been mad either way, to be honest with you, because I do enjoy both of them. I'm not surprised Margarita won, given, I think, just overall consistency, A, in the competition, and B, in this lip sync. But I see where you're at for sure. I see where you're at for sure with preferring Nyx's performance. I see your point. Unfortunately for you and Nyx fans around the world, and me included, Nyx did not win this lip sync. And Margarita won the lip sync, and Nyx is eliminated. No.
Well, at least she doesn't leave the stage, which was a good decision. Because then the
Right.
production was like, oh my God, it's so empty. It's so empty. Let's put at least Nyx in the back so that she wouldn't return to
Seriously, I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So then we go to our second lip sync. Satin and La Caudilla. Such an interesting, lovely song choice. Otra Morvenda by Lara Fabian, the Spanish version of I Will Love Again. Which we have seen on Drag Race. And I cannot. She's gonna hate me for this. I love you, girl. But every time I hear this song now, I cannot stop thinking of the lip sync we got on Canada's Drag Race to this song. And I can't not think of Kiki Ko in that lip sync where she's just like, I will love again. And so when the song came on, I was like, love again.
But you know what?
Kiki, I love you. I'm sorry. But that's just all I think of.
You know, something tells me that this song might reappear in its French version because Lara has actually sung it in French as well as in Spanish
Come
and
on
English.
now. I need it. I need it.
So we might see it in France or Belgique if it comes back ever. Because on Belgique we already got some
Lara Fabian.
Yeah,
I need Lara Fabian to cross as many franchises as possible. She has now been on 4 Drag Race franchises.
We had France,
Belgique, Canada, and now España. I'm like, I need a Lara Fabian song on as many franchises as possible. Like, I need Mexico. Mexico is eligible. Latina Royale is
she also
eligible.
sang in Italian, so she can also be for Italia.
Italia. Franchises around the world. Book a Lara Fabian song. Give her your royalties. And I thank you.
Because the funny thing is, she basically has either lived or has roots literally in almost all Drag Race franchise countries. Because she is like Belgian and Canadian. She has grown up between Italy and France. And she literally covers all the bases.
I love Lara Fabian, honestly. I need to go deep dive into her discography because she's sickening. I love her. Shout out to Lara Fabian. Love you, girl. This lip sync was interesting.
Yes.
This was certainly an interesting lip sync. But I thought this one for me was a lot closer. As far as performance, because I really liked what both Satin and Laka were doing. They had similar energy. There's not like it's an interesting mid-tempo song, and this version of the song in Spanish is a lot more mid-tempo than the English version. And so I found that, like, especially for Satin, this was an interesting challenge. Because I don't expect that this is a song naturally in Satin's Rolodex of music. I'll say that. Like, I don't think this is a song she would probably perform willingly. So I was like, okay, I'm a little bit worried here. But I think she turned it out really, really nicely. I don't necessarily see this in Laka's Rolodex either. I think they both did well. I think the difficulty for Laka here is you're going up against Satin. And so it's kind of like, well...
See, for me, it's actually interesting to have different opinions as well. For me, this was actually a less closer lip sync in a sense that I thought Satin landslidedly won over Laka here. And the thing is, with Laka, it was a challenge, first of all, because we've never seen her lip sync for her life or for the win the entire season.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. And I just think this famous nonchalance of Laka's kind of played against her for this particular song, because given maybe on Canada, by the way, if it was like in English or French, but with the judges panel who kind of appreciates more, I don't know, nudge nudge wink wink and kind of cheeky style of lip syncing more, Laka could have turned it more, and this would be more in her wheelhouse. But here, where the judges usually expect that you like bringing, I don't know, the entire drama of the world, all the Velasquez painting on your face just in one lip sync, which Satine is doing exceptionally well. Her nonchalance to this song, where she could have, like, I don't know, lifted up so much, kind of, I think, played against her. She seemed at times, many shots across the lip sync, she seemed kind of low energy when she was just like having this nice kind of her smile on her face as she was leaning on a sofa, but you're not on a sofa, you're like lip syncing for the win potentially. So I love, like I said many times on the pod, but in this lip sync, I was kind of almost from the first verse, I was like, no, Satina's winning this. Not because of like Satina's mother and of her track record, of her stuff, or because of this lip sync in particular, even if I knew nothing about them both like moments before. I think so.
Yeah,
I would say also, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, yeah.
Just to finish on this thought, I would also say I would rewatch a couple of times, specifically the bridge and Satine's mouth, because I thought that Mother kind of clunked up a couple of words towards the end, and tried to mask it, turning to Satine and turning around very swiftly. But despite that, I think that Satine clearly won this lip sync, even though I agree with you, the song is not in her wheelhouse either, unlike what we'll get for the very final battle with Margarita, because that is definitely Satine's wheelhouse. But here it was interesting to see her kind of outside of her element, but still not too much. And given that Laka, it was like her first lip sync overall, we didn't know anything what to expect, and she decided to basically stick to her kind of this flirty, laid-back character, which I don't think like plays super well for this song in particular. So unfortunately, the writing was on the wall for me before Supreme announced the decision. But I loved them both. Still, it was enjoyable as a lip sync, very much.
That's fair. I think your point about Laka's lip sync style is really interesting. Because I agree. This is a franchise where they really do appreciate the bombastic lip sync style, and the drama and the big over the top lip syncing, which is why queens like Alexandra, like Satine, Margarita, have done really well, especially this season. And I think queens like, I think to previous seasons, like Petita did really well because she has that style. La Nina del Antro, I think, is someone else that I think of immediately. Kelly Roller as well, for not winning as many lip syncs, still, was someone that the judges really appreciated for her lip sync style. So I think in this way, I think I agree. Now, Laka, interestingly, Laka in front of someone like RuPaul, I think RuPaul would love Laka's lip syncing style because it is that nonchalance. It's that very, like, she can take the piss out of it, and take the piss out of a song, and you would get the RuPaul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Like, I feel like we would get something like that from her.
But even here, across the Pyrenees Mountains, like if Laka comes to France, I mean, Nikki Doll would eat up her
Nikki
style
would love
because
it. Yeah.
the panel
Someone like
here loves
Brooke.
it.
Someone like Brooke would love it as well. It's just it wasn't necessarily landing with this song, with this judging panel, and I think unfortunately for Laka, it just didn't. She didn't land the plane here, in the way that Satine did. So Satine does win. Laka is eliminated, and we have a top two of Satine and Margarita. I'm not mad because
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised. These are two of my favorites, so I'm not mad. What I will say is I was a little upset for Laka, in the little moment that they had afterwards, where she was just kind of like very upset with herself. And I appreciated, again, all of the other girls being like, but girl, you're incredible. And I think it was Nyx that was like, I just wish she could see what we see in her. And I'm like, yes, I agree completely. And I hope now that Laka sees what everyone sees in her, because she's so sickening. She is so sickening. I hope that she is able to take that from this experience and see how much fans really appreciate her perspective and appreciate her as a drag artist. I hope she takes that from this.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's why I actually related so much to her on the season. That's why, like, all the things I've said, I know that feeling very first-handedly. So I mean, that's super good. Yeah. And also nice to see her emotions afterwards, because we kind of see both the facade and what is underneath. And so this was like great finale for Laka, even though she technically lost. But I mean, this probably has done more to like her opening than almost the entire previous season. Even during the makeover, she didn't like pop up that much. She didn't, like, probably got in the show. But yeah, this was so good.
Agreed. So then the top two get ready for the final lip sync. We finally get all the girls.
Yes,
thank goodness.
Finally.
Thank goodness. I got worried. And we will talk about all the finale looks on Look Over Here. We are going to talk about the top four in this episode. We're going to briefly talk about them and talk in full on Look Over Here. So let's talk about the top four and their runway looks. Starting with Nyx. Misha, what'd you think?
Well, in this particular shot, she clearly looks down, because for the first time in RuPaul's history, the top four were going. The top two eliminated girls from the top four were modeling their finale looks after they lost the lip syncs. Maybe that's why. I think it's a very creative look. I love the pink dress, because it's kind of in between pink and her body color, which is like, it's very cool. It's like New Delusion slash pink, and it is given royal shrimp in the best possible way. I love the creativity of all the knots. I'm just not very sure that this deconstructed Jack's jacket, pantsuit, whatever it was, jacksuit, jackfruit, looks that it looks, I would say it looks very interesting. I just don't think it like complements the garment that well, but I love how Nyx looks face-wise. Obviously, I love the asymmetrical, the naked shoulder is so great. Well, all that is pink / body color, I love on her. All this black and white deconstructed something. Yeah, I see the idea. I see the vision. I still give this a T. I just wish it wasn't there at all. For some reason.
See, I really enjoy this. I love the fact that it's all deconstructed blazers. I think the combination of this pink and the pinstripe is so sickening. I really like the construction of this as well. I think overall she looks so good. This is one of my favorite Nyx looks of the season. Actually, I really enjoy this. This is hot tea for me. Laco,
having just cried. Yeah, I mean, this was a very interesting look for Laka. Given that we've given her so many compliments, and love Laka down. We all know that. I almost identify with Laka. This was not exactly a finale look for me. Unfortunately, I think the idea was great. This mega candelabra, mega hips of silver, it's a great thing. But with this dress, which looks very simplistic, it makes dress look cheaper than it is. if it makes sense. And I just wish it went some full like Bianca giveaway look fantasy when it was like silver. It should be something else behind your shoulders. I just wish the silver was much more encompassing. Or it was basically Laka dressed as a Rolls-Royce logo, which is like a silver figurine or something. Like something, that was kind of missing. And actually, given that her drag style is so cool, irreverent, and ironic, I kind of didn't get this as well. You know what it looks like? I also kind of I'm mad at myself that I'm making this comparison. This kind of looks when the judges, all the way back in season 6, asked Milk to give them glamour. That was the episode she went home. It was kind of like, I was like, okay, let me box myself into, and it was kind of both way too boxed and way less interesting than most of the looks she presented during us, even on the reunion. I'm also not really in love with the makeup, unfortunately, because this looks like as if she was hit by a frying pan, and her mustache somehow got so smallish it does border now on some other dictator. I don't know, in this lightning. Unfortunately, it's back for me, but I adore Laka as a queen. It's just, and it was so many looks. It was just like a miss.
I think that's fair. This came out, and I was very confused by this for Laka. I don't dislike it though. I think in a sea of very interesting high concept looks for Laka, I don't mind that she kind of just went for glamour for this final look. I don't mind it. I kind of like that it's just kind of this simple dress with not much going on, because it has made me think about it. And in that way, it kind of then speaks to her drag in that way. And I might be overthinking things, and, that might also be part of the whole situation. So if that's the case, work. I like the wig. I like the garment. It's a tepid tea for me. Because I think it fits her well. I think it looks good. I kind of just want the base dress to be any color other than white. I think that's the difficulty for me, is I think because I really like this like gunmetal colored like sash peigne situation going on. I really like that. But I want the base dress to be any color other than white, I think. But I still I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Margarita.
Oh, she went there. I mean, this is one of my favorite Margarita looks of the season. I think she had been. Sometimes she can be a bit hit and miss with fashion, because not necessarily like sometimes her forte. But this was so good. This was just dope, and with that wig, and so different from what we got to see her. She's like a completely new person, new woman with a new attitude. This is where the bottom part of the dress complements so well the top part. I mean, this gold and this red goes so well together. And I love the structure of the gold, which you have like these dots, and it looks both as an armor or as, some basically goldfish or some really cool creature, maybe some insect, like gold insect with all these dots, and so cool. And also love how the red hugs her legs, because this is also pretty unique and different shape for Margarita, and she can walk with it. She can basically, not exactly prance, but do a ballad lip sync in it and be perfectly fine. And also love the harmonious like sleeves on. So this is piping hot tea for me. One of my favorite looks of Margarita. I think it's so good.
I absolutely agree. She came out, and I was like, oh, good. Like, because I agree. Unfortunately, she has been a little bit more hit or miss this season. As far as Runway is concerned, I was really, really happy to see her walk out. I think gold and this bright red is such a great color combination, and it looks so good on her. I was really, really thrilled to see this on Margarita. I just think she looks absolutely gorgeous here. The fit is great. This corset is so good. I love the mixing of the textures here as well, with this kind of like hard metal corset, and then you've got this like very fluffy dress going on. I love the sleeves. I think all of it just looks so good. This is piping hot tea for me. And then, I mean, Madre.
Yeah, Mother came to slay. This is Chetty Grande for me. This is one of my favorite looks, even for Satine. And we both know we loved quite a lot of Satine. Loved a look of Satine, yeah, more than a few. And this was just like such a great idea. I love the symmetry of this all, and the symmetry and the asymmetry. I love how it hugs her body when she's walking. She's kind of like peasant tower, and it's so cool. It's such a smart idea to give this illusion that you basically incline permanently. I especially love the touches of green on her belt. It looks basically like a keyhole of green, and it's such a smart idea, such a smart touch. Yeah, those colors go so well together. This is when basically the gold enhances the richness of green, which is the opposite that I was saying for Laka's look. Unfortunately, here it was everything works. The jewelry, these gigantic earrings, like rhombic something, also looks so great on her. So maybe Mother is very smart, because she was preparing to wear no like additional wigs, nothing on her head, just to prepare her head for the crown. And for that, Madre, we salute you, because that was so smart. And just like, don't mind me, I'm ready for coronation. There is just this crown missing. Chetty Grande.
What is there to say? I love this. She looks so good. This color combo is perfect on her. She knows Satine. I've said it all season, and I've already said it in this episode, but Satine has such great body awareness. She knows what looks good on her. She knows how her body looks, and she knows what to do. And I mean, that's just years of experience. She is a consummate professional, and that is why A, this looks so good on her, and B, she looks so good wearing it. Like, that is all it is. This is one of my favorite looks of this season, point blank in the period. I love it. Period.
Yeah, and she modeled it fiercely.
Oh my god. It's so good. I just... But we get our top two.
Yeah.
And they are lip syncing against each other. Again.
Yeah, for the second time.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Is this the second time that the top two of a season have lip synced twice against each other?
You're thinking and Evie, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking Brooke and Evie.
I think
I can't think of any other
example, but I can't. Yeah, also kind of can't.
Rupert, if you're watching, let us know in the comments, please, or anyone else. But Rupert,
maybe on All Stars, no, it hasn't. Well, All Stars don't count, but technically,
okay, on All Stars, I know Monet and Trinity did.
Yeah, Monet and Trinity did.
That one comes to mind immediately.
Basically, you can say Katya and Alaska, but yeah,
Katya and Alaska, Alaska and Detox. On a regular season. I'll clarify.
On a regular season.
On a regular season, have two queens lip synced for their lives against each other, and then for the crown. That's my qualifier now. I think it's
double
just
sachet and yes.
I think it might be just Brooke and Evie, and now Satine and Margarita. But
which is fierce,
very fierce. 4 great lip sync artists, frankly. But we get Satine and Margarita lip syncing to Rocío Jurado, Déjala Correr. What a fabulous finale lip sync song.
We forgot, quite kind of obvious, Candy and Simone on season 13.
Oh, yes, of course. Candy and Simone. Duh.
Yeah.
Another great pair of lip syncers. Yeah. Okay. Third time.
Yeah.
Probably. Unless I'm
probably. Yeah,
I'm
apparently.
probably forgetting someone else. Who knows? Anyway, Rocío Jurado, such a good lip sync. But we knew with these two as the top two, it was going to be a great lip sync.
Yes. And this is the song 100% in both of their wheelhouses, actually, especially Mother Satians, I think. Because it was also, when she just started lip syncing, I thought it was such a cool callback to her own talent show, when she basically just kept everybody so enthralled and enchanted with her lip sync that like both Javes were crying, Anna was crying, everybody was crying. There was rain over Sonora Desert or somewhere else. This one,
hey, I live there. I literally live in a Sonora Desert.
That's why I said it.
That's a big
thing. So it was very good. Yeah, so love it. Loved both of them here for these looks in particular. I think that Margarita actually kind of upped her game, because as I said, with Nyx, I thought she was kind of on the same level. She was trying to do more peaks and valleys, but Madre was just like grabbing camera at every turn. So good.
It just, I have to say, there was one thing that like kept distracting me, because like I think Margarita looked so good here, but her breastplate was so shiny. And it kept catching the light because the lighting is so good. It just like, and it kept distracting me because you can tell it's a breastplate. And I just wanted a little bit of like, I don't know, like powdered down or some glitter or something. I just needed it because it kept distracting me the whole time, especially because it would catch some of the glitter from the gold on her outfit too. And I was like, girl, no, I want to focus on your lip syncing because it's so good. But it was a good lip sync. I will say personally, I think I still prefer their first lip sync.
Yeah. I see you.
But I did really enjoy this one when they came together and their hands went up. Like that moment for me was everything. Like I thought that was phenomenal. I thought overall this was such a stellar lip sync. They both killed it on a season of stellar lip syncing.
Indeed.
And Zora.
Yeah. That was something. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah. It was, there were so many great lip syncs.
Our end of year lip sync list is it's gonna be so hard to not put half of my list as España. Like it's gonna be really, really difficult. And I'm excited to make that list. So stay tuned to the end of the month for that video. I'm very excited to do that. But they finished the lip sync. We have a winner. And the winner of Drag Race España Season 5 is Satine! Yeah! Como una winner! I mean, here's the thing. We didn't know she was going to win the moment she walked in the workroom. But we all had a feeling. We all had a feeling. I'm not, like, I just think she exudes that energy. And she just has charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Like, that really is what it comes down to with Satine. Like, she has just absolutely slayed this whole season, except for the design challenge. That one time. At one time, but I feel like every winner has that one time, and I really appreciate what Satine has showed us this season. And she is, for me, a winner that just really exemplifies why I love Spanish drag so much in my, like, my exploration of Spanish drag. Like, she really is just a consummate professional. She is so good at what she does. And it's so cool to see an old school drag queen win Drag Race in 2025. Like, I think that's so sickening. Because we don't get that many old school drag queens cast in general on Drag Race anymore. And to see Satine win is a testament to her legacy, her career, and just how good she is at drag. And Satine, if you're watching, hey. But also, I'm gonna need you to take some English lessons, please, for the love of everything good in the universe. Because the fact that Satine Greco could now go on All Winners is a sickening thought.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Satine Greco and Sasha Colby
Yes, I
competing
thought
against
about
each
it
other?
as well. Yes,
Like,
that's gonna be.
I would like to see it.
And Envy Peruse. That's gonna be such a fierce.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, Satine, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you that it was probably not exactly a thought that crossed my mind when she entered the workroom. But first of all, when she had her talent show performance, this was already quite a thought that, this is giving winner energy. But she totally won me over, thinking, okay, she's gonna go very far. When she gave her heart out to Ferran and saved her, and lip sync instead, that was, I mean, such a power move. Yeah.
So good. So good. And I'm very happy for Margarita as the runner-up of this season. I think she is also just so fabulous. I think she's done such a great job this season. This season is just so good. Like, I've really personally, I've really enjoyed this season. I've really enjoyed this cast. I'm really happy. I'm happy with how this season's gone. I'm excited for season 6. I'm excited for All Stars 2. I think we've got a ton of fun All Stars potential from this season. I think there's several girls that could come back immediately and do really, really well. And I would like to see it. So put some of these girls on All Stars 2. Do that challenge. But we have a final draft update for the season, and oh boy, did it get close. Not for Lana, unfortunately. She does end the draft in third with 68.5 points, but the winner of the draft did come down to the finale, and it did come down to the winner of the season. And because of drafting Satine Greco first overall, by 3 points, River has won the draft, clocking in with 86.5 points. And I do come in a respectable second place, 83.5 points. So very, very close. But congrats, River, for winning.
Yeah, congrats.
Very well done. Very well done indeed. I don't remember the last time they won a draft, so I'm very, very thrilled. Or actually, I think it was very recently, actually. They've been doing well in drafts this year, so period. Very well done. Very well done indeed. Very well done indeed. But that is that. We're done.
Yeah.
We did it. Well, we still got to look over here. But, you know. That's it for now. Yeah, I just went and looked. Slasian Royale was River's won Slasian Royale and All Stars 10 this year. So River is on a roll when it comes to drafting. So shout out to you, darling. But that is that. Season 5 of Drag Race España is over, but we will be back to talk about the looks from the reunion and the finale. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thank you for joining us for this fabulous season of Drag Race España. Make sure, if you are a fan of drag and Drag Race, that you are tuning in for all of our drag coverage here on this channel. We've got fabulous Canada's Drag Race coverage going on throughout the end of this year into next year, and we will be here throughout the end of this year and next year as well, talking about season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race US. So stay tuned for all of our coverage of that. In the meantime, make sure you're checking out everything we have going on here and across the Cup Network. All of our links for that is down in the description below. On your way out, go check out another video of ours. You could also go get some merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, adios, peras. Cheers. Bye.